Madrid le 20 novembre dernier. La tournée internationale des Kills va bientôt s'achever. Le concert se termine comme chaque soir en totale osmose. Une union artistique où les deux protagonistes semblent échapper à toute réalité. Difficile d'imaginer quel peut être le quotidien d'Alison et Jamie, alias Vivi et Hotel, tant leur vie semble se confondre avec leur art. Notre caméra a séjourné dans leur bus parcourant les routes d'Espagne, dans les salles surchauffées de Barcelone, Madrid ou Bilbao, pour enfin se poser dans un lieu parisien où les Kills ont accepté de se confier.
I don't know, I guess there's things you do and there's in those formative years, or when you kind of turn into a teenager, that start making your heart race, and you start finding passion and start finding things that you feel like you could put your claws into life and kind of into your life and make, really sort of make something special and exciting of it. I always found a way of feeding myself or getting clothes or finding a drink or finding some food or paying my rent or living somewhere free. I always found that, and I never had the pressure to go and get a job or stop doing these things that fired me up, and pretty soon it became a lifestyle and it became my life.
Than that, I'd been playing music since I was a kid. It was just kind of an automatic thing. It was something that I did because I wanted to, and and it just kept it going. I didn't really ever question it or wonder why. I don't know why. It just happened.
Is that Alison?
That is Alison, yeah.
Alison.
What? My first impression of him was that he was like the coolest guy I'd ever seen. Honestly, and that sounds really simple, but I was just absolutely mesmerized by what he was and what he was doing and how he was around people and how he just had all these qualities that I didn't really have. I was extremely shy, and Jamie was, I don't know, kind of filled in all those gaps for me. He was amazing.
I was in a bar and she walked in with some friends of mine, and I remember I don't know, she was very, very soft, very quiet, very, very quiet, very sort of quietly spoken, incredibly polite and timid, and yeah, very shy. And I could see for one reason or another, I didn't know at the time whether it was particular to me or just a general thing, but I could see that she was in some way overwhelmed by me. Vivi named me hotel. At the time we were living, I was squatting in this house in South London, and it was really poor. I didn't have any money. I was signing on the dole. I was unemployed. And Vivi came over, or Alison, as she was, came over from Florida, and we were pretty much living in this tiny little room in this squatted house, and we didn't have any money or any future, really. And it's those kind of things, you know, that get you through the night. Just a bottle of wine, some sort of like romantic notion of creating a scene, renaming yourselves, like wearing ridiculously over-the-top clothes, those kind of things that make you sort of get through the normal sort of boring.
I was looking for something else, and when I found him, that was exactly what I was looking for. You know, I needed to find somebody that I felt I could work with in the way that I wanted to. I think moving to England and starting over and finding Jamie and, you know, and then renaming each other as this kind of, it was just this exciting kind of fantasy thing, really. We weren't exactly a band yet. We didn't have any songs. We were just talking about all these ideas that we had. And we just decided to rename each other. And I guess it did. You know, it was quite, it sort of opened up a realm of possibilities of being a bit anonymous and starting over again, I think.
I'm endlessly taking pictures of everything, and Alison's with me all the time, so I guess a lot of the pictures are of her. I guess part of the way it manifests itself is in me feeling like I have to document everything around me all the time. You know, I feel it started off, I felt like this was it wasn't going to last. You know, I felt like we were having some incredible experiences, and I just wanted to, capture them and remember them. But since that, it's developed into it's just, really, really natural thing for me now. As much as I breathe and eat and drink water and blink, I take photographs.
I've got it. I got the shot. Gas pipe. I'll be like
We've kind of been pushing each other in that way, every kind of art aspect that we deal with, which is almost like you just keep driving the other person to do more and more. And so we've always taken photos since the beginning.
There's this really clear feeling when you're playing and you kind of suddenly lose the consciousness of it. And you just played 3 songs and you're kind of on autopilot, and it's like this kind of automatic thing that comes from your heart, and you haven't remembered anything about it. It's just this kind of unconscious, you sort of kind of going into this unconscious overdrive, and it's just really one of the most amazing things, I think.
It's a total freedom. You can be any kind of character you want to be. You can be exactly the person that you wish you could be on the ground. I don't know, it's just a space that's your own, and it's, for some reason, it just seems like nobody can get you, no one can stop you once you're up there. So it's just a huge release. You just get used to something like that in your life, having that. You can't stop doing it.
For me, being on a stage and playing, it just brings something out of me that I can't get anywhere else. It's like that's where I feel like I'm really exercising my demons, and I don't feel like there's any other kind of walk of life where I can really exercise my demons.
Wasn't too bad. That's all right. Great people.
Fuck yeah. Amazing people. They're really nice.
Feels good when the show's over. Mm. Very nice.
Which way? We're going this... John, which way is it? Is it this way?
Up there, then down.
Come on, everyone start walking.
Yeah, you just go down.
I'll lead. Pack. This way. This is cold.
Listen, take it easy. We won't see you down the road. Yeah.
A month of it's okay, 2 months of it's okay, 6 months of it's okay, 7, 8 months of it's okay, 11 months of it.
I do get tired of touring for, a year at a time. I don't think that's natural. I don't think that's good for creativity. I think that's more like being a human jukebox, and you're just like kind of losing track what you're doing because you're working so much, and it's not supposed to be work, and it's not supposed to be so repetitive, and you know, and you do reach a point where you realize that you're not physically or mentally, emotionally able to maintain that kind of, I don't know, that drive that you had at the very beginning of it. But I think that's natural, and I think everybody goes through that, and I think that's a really good moment to notice that and to stop and to do something else to refire yourself up again. Everybody's driving faster than us.
Okay. Oh, I'd love to get off the bus.
You knock on the door, she don't recognize your voice no more. So she got on an airplane, and not so long after. Straight down from the fever, laid down in a hotel bed. Wouldn't take no phone calls at all. Didn't want no more voices in her head. That's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel, honey. That's the way that you feel. In the blue part of the evening, sometimes it's hard. She thinks she hears you coming, but she's stuck against the wall. Oh, she wants, so she do what she do. But now when she looks at you, she covers one eye, 'cause she can see into your mind, and she no longer wants to. That's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel. That's the way that you feel, honey, then. That's the way that you feel.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Is that right? I mean, it's going to be tough, but professional. Right, you just have to rise back and professional as you are. It's going to be tough. What do you need?
But we're semi-professionals. We're with each other a lot because we live and work and play together, I guess. But also, it's, you know, it's a sort of, it's a companionship, artistically, socially, but also, you know, it's a kind of psychically as well, you know.
I mean, I feel quite confident as that we're always together even when we're not. You know, we're always thinking along the same plane and working along the same lines, and even if we're not together, it doesn't really change that, you know. It would be different if I didn't have any trust in this or something and he went away and I wondered if he was going to come back or if he really cared, but it's not like that, you know.
I would be so super flattered by anything, you know, like you can play guitar quite well. That's good enough for me. Or you know, I like your words, I like your photographs, I like your writing, I like your hair. My ego's pretty fragile. I think it's one of the most important things for any artist is not to practice and be better, not to, you know, nothing like that. I think one of the most important things is to have doubt, is to doubt yourself. You know, that's carried so many people through. I think if you're just supremely confident about what you do, it's kind of, it's not very intelligent creatively.
Fucking shit.
Sorry, Ben, sorry.
Fuck me.
Wasn't that bad?
Oh, I hate it, you know?
Wasn't that bad?
It's just like...
It was not amazing, but it wasn't that bad.
No, it was me.
I had a really good time.
It was me, though. It was like... just...
I had fun.
really bad.
If I'm so evil, why are you satisfied? If I'm so evil, why are you satisfied? I had a dream about your ghost. You were breathing down my neck. Idiot style in the shower, licking your ashes down the drain. You were telling me how this ain't no rodeo town. I caught the gun, but you made me sit it down. You were telling me how this ain't no rodeo town. I caught the gun, but you made me sit it down.
These are my things.
From a very early age, I've surrounded myself with the music and art and literature that I love, and so that's become my environment now, and that's become what I've related to, and that's all those sort of art scenes and political scenes and musical scenes. They've become my milestones, and they've become my family, and they've become the things that I feel safe and secure with. So those are the things that are normal to me now. I think I'm living a normal life, but most people don't think that, so...
Aujourd'hui à Pékin, le président prime ministers who make them feel safe, something with
I don't feel like I'm living a weird one, you know? I'm doing exactly what I want, and the idea of going and doing something that maybe everyone else thinks is more normal, but it's really uncomfortable for me. I don't see why I'd do that.
What's the problem? Too many tickets is the problem, man. Here's the ticket. What's the problem? Too many problems is the ticket in my hand. Why don't you give it up? Get it down. Spend half as much, kills you in half the time. All pull on the baby red number, make it hard to hear, hard to stand, hard to sit around. Nothing's gonna kiss you like the gifts are gonna get you from waiting it out. ticket. What's the problem? Too many tickets is the problem, man. Here's the ticket. What's the problem? Too many problems is the ticket in my hand.